Do, 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 do. What up, what up, what up? So I'm just jumping on, do a quick live stream, see if anybody jumps in. Anybody jumping in, gonna listen to the live stream. Let's see what happens. Everybody probably working. Work, work, work. Bow, 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 bow. What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. What up, Kenneth? I see you in the chat. Yeah, I'm just going to talk about a few things. Quick little live stream here. Nothing too major. Nothing too major. What up, Big Six? Just going to talk a little bit about Upchurch, a little bit about B-Milli. So apparently B-Milli's wanting to fight. I don't know if he wants to fight or if he wants to do like homo stuff. I can't figure it out. But he's a weird cat. He's a weird cat. Hey, what up, K-Rup? Good to see you in the chat. Be silly or buy silly. Yeah, that dude's wild, bro. That's some wild shit. I'm gonna do a reaction to like his little live stream he did at some point. Yeah, are we talking about Upchurch, the disc golf frisbee eyes? Yes. How would have the world have been if dinosaurs never went into extinction? Yeah, first off, you have to believe in dinosaurs. I don't believe in dinosaurs. And no, I was never in the military. Never in the military. Bunch of family members in the military, though. So, me, no. I'm just patriotic. Most people don't like that, though. You wear camo, you wear patriotic gear. They automatically think you have to be in the military. No, I just love my country. Love my country. Don't love the corrupt government, but I love my country. That's one thing for sure. We're doing trolling. Yes, I will not say that. All right, so we got 17 people in the chat. There's some people coming in. I see that. I see that. Yeah, I'm not saying like I think sometimes people, even back when I was younger, man, like back 10 years, 15 years ago when I was patriotic, I'd wear camo, I'd wear American flag shirts, stuff like that. Automatically people thought I was like in the military. I'm like, nah, man, I just love my country, man. And the government shit, yeah, that's different. Like I don't love my government. Like I actually, for the most part, I hate both sides. It's only a select few that I like. And sometimes I'm even a little iffy about them, to be totally honest with you. So, what up, Justice? HBs. You want me to say HB to Adam? HB. But yeah, I was just jumping on here to bullshit about Upchurch. Upchurch still talking shit about Just in Time. The dude hasn't learned his lesson, bro. It just hasn't. He hasn't learned his lesson when it comes to talking about Just in Time and Adam. Like that, every time he opens his mouth and they feel like responding, he gets absolutely buried, and it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, why do you keep doing this to yourself, bro? Like, I don't know. Ryan will never learn. You're from Duck Dynasty? Yes, I am, Steve-O. Are you the real Steve-O? Duck Dynasty. I hated that show. I didn't like that show. Ryan will never learn. No. My town is the town you picture in the 60s without racism. Yeah. Simpler times. Yeah, that's the thing, man. I mean, I'll say this, my political beliefs are America first. I'm an America first type of guy. Most people don't like that. It roasts people the wrong way. I don't really give a shit. I don't care about any other foreign country. If you're a foreign country, I don't care about you. Thoughts of a predicate winner? What's up, brother? America first, not Israel first. Exactly. Exactly. I don't have nothing. Damn, my phone just dropped. Hold on. I have my phone propped up. Took out everything I had on my desk. But anyway, I don't have anything against Israel. I don't hate Israel in any way. Okay, let's not get that twisted. I don't hate anybody, but I'm an America first. I'm an America first. How can I explain it? I'm an America first type of person. It's just gonna have to sit up there like that. I got it charging and propped up at the same time, so give me a second. I'll figure it out. There it goes. All right. I'll try not to fucking touch it. I touched the cord and knocked it down. But I'm an America first guy. Like I just am. I don't run. I don't hide. I am an America first. I'm an unapologetic white guy. Meaning I just don't apologize. I don't cuck to any other race. I just don't do it. I don't hate any other race. I just don't cuck to them. And there's a huge difference there. A lot of people think you have to be like on bended knee apologizing for stuff that happened, 100 years ago, 400 years ago. And I just don't do that. I just don't do that. What up, Nikki? I see you in the chat. They have deported about 2,000 illegals where you're at in Tennessee. Yeah, that's cool, man. I think we should up those numbers. Those are rookie numbers. I think we should up those numbers. Got to get our numbers up. That's just my opinion. I think we got to deport them all, bro. And I don't care. And this is my thing. I don't care if you've been here 20, 30 years and you've been this member of the community and you have kids here, grandkids here. I don't care. That's giving you plenty of time to go and, actually get citizenship in this country, and you haven't done it. You're here illegally. You're breaking the law. You got to go back. And most people don't like that, but you have to, in those situations, you have to remove emotion. You have to remove emotion. But anyway, back to Upchurch. You get me off on a political tangent, I'll be here. I'll be here bullshitting all day. But yeah, as far as, Upchurch goes, like, he's still talking shit about Just in Time. Still running his mouth about Just in Time, talking about his wife and his kids, and it's all on Instagram, and it's like, dude, what is your main goal here? To get roasted even more? To have another song come out about you? Because these guys already hate you, bro. And you just keep running your mouth on Instagram. And the problem is a lot of times people don't watch his Instagram stories. Like, the creekers don't watch his Instagram stories. So when Adam or Just in Time respond, they look like crazy ones because they're responding to stuff that they just think they're talking shit. And in reality, Upchurch has been talking shit the whole time. So I don't know. That dude just never learns. He just wants to constantly get roasted. And it's funny. It's funny. You would figure the dude would eventually learn his lesson, though. That's what the problem is. Like he just doesn't learn his lesson. So, and he just keeps repeating the same shit. Keeps repeating the same shit over and over again. I mean, I wish he would come up with something new, or like if he's saying these people are like all part of this Illuminati cult that's out to get him, all right, prove it. If Adam had old diss tracks on you and that's what started the whole beef, prove it. And the reason why you don't is because you can't. So you just talk a bunch of nonsense on the internet, and then your fans like believe you. So I don't know how I hate the fact that when I do this on my phone, like the chats like disappear. There's got to be like a setting to be able to. What up, JD? Why do you always go live when I have work? Yeah. Yeah, it's just a quick live. I'm just bullshitting about Upchurch, just in time, and I want to talk a little bit about B-Milli, by Millie, whatever you want to call him. I don't have nothing personal against B-Milli, but when you come out, like, bro, let's start here. B-Milli, you gay, bro, and it's okay. It's okay if you're gay. I don't like you, but. You know what I'm saying? But like, bro, don't come out like threatening to fight Adam, because that's just weird, bro. Like he was responding to a message in the chat. The message was actually from Bravo, so he was just responding. And oh shit, hold on. Yeah. So he was just responding to like what Bravo was asking in the chat. Adam really, he was just speaking the truth. You like penis, bro. And that's okay. I mean, if that's your thing, I mean, I personally am highly against it. But I don't know, man. I just think that you gotta own up to it, bro. You can't just sit there and try to fight everybody that calls you gay. You'd be fighting a lot of people, bro. It's not good. So, I mean, I don't, and that's the thing. I don't even care about the B-Milli situation. Like, that's why I haven't really talked about it. Like, I really don't give a shit. So, and that's why, like, I've just been quiet about it. And it doesn't surprise me. Yeah, I mean, you look at the dude. I listened to one song of him by him and Shaka that came out on B Diddy. Can't beat Adam in a fight. Yeah. I like these random. I like these another clout chaser live. Another clout chasing live. Yep, that's me. Clout chasing. I'm gonna change that in my bio on YouTube. I want to replace. I think right now it says like reactor, rap artist, and then something else. I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change it to clout chaser. Oh, all right. Yeah. So, yeah, clout chaser. That's what I am. I try to be. I try to be. I try to do good in that area. But nah, the B Millie Shaka thing. I seen one song. I think it was just B Millie by himself on Triple T's podcast. This was like right before all that shit came out, and then I knew him and Shaka was um, putting out an album together. Who is this Indian spamming your chat? I don't know. When I do these random lives, I get random people, bro. It's it's cool. I don't care. I mean, if you got a wrench and you can remove them, just remove them. If you want to do that. If not, it's not a big deal. I'm ignoring them. But yeah, I seen the one song B Millie came out. It was like some kind of Eminem remix or something. I don't know. Or he was rapping like Eminem, just saying some really wild shit. And I thought there were some suspect bars in there. I can't remember what they were, but they were suspect. And I thought, that sounds gay. Definitely sounds gay. So I don't know, man. I hope he's, I don't know. I hope he's thinking about what he said today because it's about to get ugly if Adam sees him. And I hope, in all honesty, I hope Adam has mercy on the dude. He's already taken a big enough pounding. What up, DM? I see you in the chat. I had no idea who B-Milli was till today. Just don't go looking for the video, bro, because there's some kind of video going around. I made it perfectly clear to everybody, bro. Do not send me that shit. I don't want nothing to do with that shit. What up, Patrick? Coming in hot, bro. I don't want to see that shit, bro. Keep that shit to yourself, dude. There's enough fucking weird shit like that going on different websites and shit. But yeah, it's not good. It's not good. From what I heard is in it, sounds really bad. Like there's no, like just from what I saw, what Triple T talked about on the, I watched Triple T's what does he call it? Triple T country rap T with Triple T. Just from what he said in that was really weird, bro. Like really weird. He said, every time I wore women's clothing, this is B-Milli. He said, every time I wore women's clothing, I was with a woman. And I'm like, dude, that doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't make it any less gay. That just makes it weird, bro. Like, why are you so dominated by a woman that you're letting her put you in women's clothing, bro? No, fuck that. So, it's just weird, dude. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, a lot of women, there's some women out there that'll lie to you, like, oh, I don't want a real masculine man. But the majority of women want masculine men. Okay. Um, and I'm not saying I'm like I'm some kind of prime example of a masculine man. Uh, but I'll say this. I'm not putting on no fucking women's clothing, bro. I just ain't doing it. And that just automatically feminizes you. And they'll probably never look at you the same again. So it's the same way. Yeah, the lie detector determined that was a lie when he said that. Yeah. Yeah, bro. He's like, I only did it with girls when girls were over there. And I'm like, dude, that doesn't sound right, bro. Like, I'm sorry. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. And it's sad. I mean, it's sad for the guy, but to be fair, I lost a bet when I was drunk. I had to be putting damn it. I hate it. How do you make the chats come back, bro? Live chat, all messages are visible. Okay, let me see if that works. To be fair, I lost a bet when I was drunk and ended up in a black dress. Not one of my proudest moments. Nothing sexual about it though. Yeah, I mean that's fucking different in my opinion. Still wouldn't like it if the pictures of it got out. The more I hear about the dude, the worse it gets. Yeah, yeah, he's not doing himself any favors by going live and trying to like explain it. Like, bro, just shut up. Like, it's already out there. Like, if you want to change the narrative, um, I don't know, just shut up about it and change the narrative. Like, change the whole fucking thing. Just quit talking about it, quit addressing it, and go back to making music. And that's the thing. I watched a friend of mine in right wing politics. I watched him go through some pretty hefty accusations. Basically, they were like sexual assault, essay. Let me say that since we're on YouTube. They were essay allegations. Okay, they weren't true. he could prove they weren't true. But what he did is he decided to not address it and keep making content. And in my opinion, that's what you do. The more you address it on the internet and talk about it, the more people are going to poke holes or like ridicule you. Even if you're telling the truth, they're still going to like blast you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. So it's weird, man. It's weird. He's definitely, I think he's definitely gay, just in the closet or something. I don't know, man. I wish him nothing but the best, but just stay the fuck away from me, and I wouldn't recommend fighting Adam. So I that's one. There's only a couple guys I wouldn't recommend fighting in country rap. One of them's like Rocky Luciano. I wouldn't fuck with that guy. I just I'm not doing it. I wouldn't do it. So you know what I'm saying? Like that's not a good idea, bro. Yeah. So. Sound what up, Forrest? I see you in the chat. Sounds like you didn't have you did some wild shit back in the day, bro. I did a lot of wild shit. I'm glad I never got a tattoo, and I'm glad social media wasn't a thing back when I was partying. Because I never did no gay shit, but definitely did some wild shit. Yeah. So yeah, I was crazy when I drank. I drank and partied hard and did some wild stuff. But I don't know if I haven't talked about this for a while, but I haven't drank alcohol. I haven't drank alcohol in 20 years. So all my wild, crazy stuff was like in my teens. So most of my tattoos came from getting drunk. Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing. Like, I never got any tattoos either. Like, hold on. I never got any tattoos. Uh, Still don't have any. So I don't know. I always wanted a tattoo, but I could never decide on what I wanted. Something about my kids. My wife wants me to get her name tattooed on me or a wedding ring around my finger. I'm kind of dragging my feet on that. Uh, so I told her, I said, you gotta if I get tattoos don't age well in my opinion. Yeah. Yeah. I plan on getting plenty more this time, but sober. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not against tattoos. I would get one. But I just always thought like, man, I gotta have like a reason or like a meaningful reason. And then I've even got to the point where I went out and like um yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Justice. Yeah. But yeah, like I've even went out so far as to like start pricing them and stuff. And then I see the prices of them and I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to spend that much money, bro. That's a lot of money. So, so yeah. Don't get name tattoos because everything goes to shit after that. Yeah. My wife's like, we should get our names tattooed on each other. I'm like, I might actually do it because I love her. I ain't going nowhere. She might go somewhere, but then I'll just cover it up. Nah, I honestly don't think she's going anywhere. either. She ain't gonna find nobody treat her as good as me. Not anybody else. Yeah, tattoos are expensive, dude. They are expensive. That's what I found out. And when I started pricing them and stuff, I'm like, dude, do I really want to do all that for something I'm not real like confident in to begin with? So, um, but yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to getting one. I probably should get one once in my life. I'm not much of a risk taker, bro. Not much of a risk taker. The only time I get risky is here on the internet or if something like, I can get risky in other areas, but like, I'll say this, I don't like flying in planes. Uh, get Hoshire to do me a tattoo. Fuck. Oh, he's oh shit. Uncle Dub? Nah, I'll pass, bro. I seen that. He's crazy, bro. That dude's wild. Yeah, all my tats have meaning, nothing random. Yeah, and that's kind of the way I want to go. I don't like tattoos on my women. My wife has a few. My wife has a few. She has one she needs to get covered up on her arm where she was wild and some dumbass drew on her arm and it wasn't very good. I don't mind if a woman has tattoos. I wouldn't want one like covered in one. Like you see some of them ones that got like full sleeves, full backs. I don't know. I just my luck. I'd yeah be dating a girl with a bunch of tattoos, and then one day all of a sudden see some dude's name that's like wrapped in an arm sleeve or something. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, Forrest, there has been a shit ton of crashes. Yeah. So back a couple months ago, I had to travel for work, and I've only flown on a plane um, one time before that, and it was like a 2-hour flight to Florida. Um, but I had to travel for work, and I had to go to Anaheim. And if you've been watching my podcast, you know like I live in Ohio, so that's a long flight. So I went from Ohio to O'Hare Airport, Chicago, and then went from O'Hare to Anaheim, California. That was wild, bro. Like, I don't like flying. I still don't like flying, even after that. And that was at the time, the day before I got on my flight. Well, it was like the day I was. What had happened is I was supposed to get on a flight and it got canceled because they were having mechanical problems with the plane, and the flight that was going to O'Hare. Um, the flight that was going to O'Hare, um, it was having mechanical issues. Well, my flight got delayed by a day. I'm like, fuck, dude. I'm like shitting bricks. So like, yeah, some planes are still missing today. Yeah, I believe it. But so this flight gets canceled. I go to get on the plane the next day, and there was the day I was supposed to leave was when that one plane flipped upside down on the runway, and it was like windy and cold and shit. And I'm like, dude, I'm like, I've never been so nervous in my life, and I traveled by myself, and I was nervous as shit. And I told Hard Target that his Indecisive album is really what got me through the flights there and the flights back because I turned on the track called Let's Run It. And dude, I'm telling you, it got me to the point where I could feel like I felt good about traveling. I don't know, I just threw on my headphones, fucking once I got up in the air, I watched like shit like The Walking Dead and like I know it sounds dumb to like some people that like flying and like traveling, but dude, bro, it scared the shit out of me. I didn't like it. Yeah, planes. Yeah, see, and that's the thing. I don't like flying. Even the thought of flying over water. Yeah, for sure, Forrest. I even told I told HT, I said, dude, I'm telling you, I'd turn on that track, let's run it. And I'm like, dude, I just zoned the fuck out. It was more the taking off and landing that I really didn't like. Like once I got in the sky, especially on the bigger plane going from O'Hare to Anaheim, it was dope. Like I didn't mind that, but it was the taking off and landing part that, dude, yeah. And on my way home, like that last flight from O'Hare back to Ohio, it was only like an hour long flight or something like that. And it was at nighttime. And I'm like, dude, I don't like this either. Like flying at night. Um, but yeah, it was just wild. Wild. I don't like flying. Most of the time I stay local when I'm working. So anywhere I can usually drive. So yeah, it's flying's not my thing. I don't like riding roller coasters. I don't do that shit either. And it's sad because a lot of my fucking kids will get on roller coasters and I won't do it. I just won't do it. I don't like it. I hate flying. Uh, Flying to, I've only flew to Alaska and back, wasn't a fan. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't a fan. I've flown twice and I don't like it. And it sucks because my wife wants to like travel. She wants to go to like, I think like Hawaii or something or Bahamas or something sometime. And she's been wanting to go over to like where the fuck she want to go? Like Italy or something. I don't want no part of that shit. I don't want no part of that shit. Yeah, I don't like roller coasters, bro. I just don't. I've ridden a few and I didn't like them. There's something about it. I'm just not a huge fan. Not a huge fan. I don't even like being high up on a step ladder. Like my house is like 2 stories and I got to get up on the roof, like the very top, to clean out the gutters, and I don't even like that shit. No shit, flying commercials cool, but in the Marines, I was more afraid because there was more accidents. Damn. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't like flying. I hope I don't have to do it anytime soon. I wouldn't mind getting back on it, going from here to like somewhere close. But that 4 hour flight from O'Hare to, well, it was like 4.5 hours. O'Hare to Anaheim was brutal. It was more brutal on the way back because I started getting like motion sickness. It was weird, bro. It was weird. I mean, I didn't really think I'd get motion. I didn't get it on the way there, but I got it on the way back, which was crazy. Yeah. But as far as like roller coasters, all that shit, I don't like that shit either. I'm just not much of a risk taker, bro. But my kids like riding roller coasters and they want me to ride them, and I'm like, nah, nah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You gotta be careful with some of that shit. I don't trust much of it. I don't know, man. I'm starting to not trust like the whole, like with all the plane crashes and shit, and like shit going on, and the DEI hires and stuff for pilots, like, and them actually pushing that initiative there for a little while. It makes me nervous. It makes me nervous. I want the best qualified. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what race you are. If you are the best qualified, that's who I want you out. Who I want flying a plane or building roller coasters, building skyscrapers, whatever other important shit that could be life or death. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about the situation. Like, yeah, the whole DEI shit. I can't get behind that. I want the best qualified, whoever that is. Um, and really, and sometimes it goes back to also with like people we're bringing into our country too. Because we'll take a bunch of people like on visas, like work visas and shit, and they'll take those people into like important positions, such as like engineers that are brought over here on work visas, and they'll like they'll overstep Americans and give them jobs. Because I'm sure there's some kind of company initiative to do that, like kickbacks of some sort that they get. But like I said, I want the best person qualified to be put in important areas. Like it with automotive. Automotive, I worked for a Honda supplier for 17 years. What's up, Lori? I see you in the chat. Um, so I worked automotive for like 17 years. I want the best qualified person designing and engineering cars. I don't care what race you are. I don't really care. But I watched a lot of people from India, get jobs over top of Americans. And it's sad, man. There's so many like American engineers that are out there that need jobs. You see it all the time on like I clicked on like an engineering job. This was probably about a couple years ago. I clicked on an engineering job and I was going to apply for it, even though I didn't have an engineering degree. Or I wanted to know what it was is I wanted to see what kind of education I needed, like bachelor's or associates, because I was thinking about going back to school for engineering. So I was like looking at it, and I'm like, there's like 130 some people that have applied. So that means, I think there are a bunch of engineers out there that need jobs, but we're taking these people from foreign countries and bringing them over here and giving them American jobs. I mean, it's just that simple. Um, Now, is there some benefit to bring people over from foreign countries and give them jobs and when it comes to like labor and stuff like that? I'm sure there is. Okay, I'm sure there is. But I'm to the point now where I want the border completely closed. I know we're not really talking about this. I kind of just went this direction. But I want the border to be completely closed while we sort out our own issues. Like, we need to figure out who's in here legally or illegally. We need to get the illegal people out, and we need to start from scratch. I don't think it should be super easy to get into this country. I think you should have to, if you want to come into this country, you should have something of value to add, meaning you already have a degree in something, but you have to assimilate to our way of living. You have to salute our flag. You have to adopt the Constitution, the Bill of Rights. You have to have some kind of pride and be proud of this country for you to even be considered to be let into this country. Because you see so many, illegals or legals, however you want to look at it, like, people coming over on work visas but you see a lot of foreign people, let's just say that, waving their own country's flag, which is weird. It's just strange, bro. I don't know. I got kind of sidetracked there for a minute. But I just wanted to jump on here for a second. I've been here on here for 40 minutes or whatever. But basically, in conclusion, yes, I agree, Forrest. If you love your country so much, why are you here? It's because I believe that this country is the last vessel of hope. No matter how bad you think it's fucked up, and our government's corrupt, this and that, this is it. Our freedoms are restricted. But this is still the freest country in the world, in my opinion. Now, some people might disagree with that. but it's starting to get less and less free. And really, what it comes down to is they want to censor your speech. They want to control what you can say, what you can't say. And a lot of people on Twitter have been talking about the new Kanye West track, the HH track, which I'm not going to say what that means. If you need to figure it out, go look it up, because I'm going to talk about it, but I'm not going to talk about it too much because I'm on YouTube. But it's already been removed from every platform. All right. Like I've stated numerous times, and I will state it, keep saying it, I'm a free speech absolutist. Meaning, and I think I misrepresented this the other night on a live stream, because I said something to the effect of, and that's going to happen sometimes. I'm going to say something stupid, something I really don't believe in, and then have to backtrack. But I want to say that I am a free speech absolutist, okay? Meaning you should be able to say whatever you want and not have consequences, okay? Not lose bank accounts, jobs, family members, future employment, okay? You should be able to say whatever you want, whether I agree with you or not. Meaning that even liberals should be able to say whatever the fuck they want, but I should be able to laugh at them, okay? And just like I feel like, and a lot of people are like, I feel like a lot of people are like, well, you can't say that word. And everybody knows what word that is, okay? You can't say that word. You're not allowed to say it. That word is offensive, okay? And while I agree, probably not the best word to say, I, and along with everybody else, should be able to say whatever the fuck they want, okay? If a black guy can make a rap song saying HH, I should be able to say whatever I want. That's just my point, all right? You can't have it both ways. Because there are black people out there celebrating this song. And it's like, you don't see the irony of that? You don't see the irony of that? But hell, what do I know? Thank you for hiding that hairline. Hey, fuck you, Mark. Hey, Mark. Fuck you. You like that? Ryan is a legendary. Y'all just jealous. Ryan's gay. All right. I think he's gay for Hosier. Now, I don't know if he's like the receiver or the giver, but he's definitely gay. All right. You can tell by like how he gets on Instagram and makes these really in-depth stories about Just in Time and Adam. He'd be like, hey, Just in Time, Adam, I see you. Can't fucking breathe. Yeah, he's a loser. Nah, I like having fun. I like when creekers stop by every once in a while. I ain't got nothing personal against you guys. You guys got personal stuff against me because I talked to your cult leader the wrong way. Yeah. So I don't know where the hell I was going with this. I was talking about being able to say whatever you wanted. Now, a lot of people don't agree with me, and I understand that. And when I go on other people's like pages and stuff, am I going to blatantly just go out and try to sabotage their page? No. Would I do that? But like, if you challenge me on a certain issue and you back me up against the wall, I'm gonna probably tell you, you know. But I don't know. My political beliefs are strong. I generally don't back down from them. Let's put it that way. I mean, it's in the fucking name. Two protects one. I mean, it means the Second Amendment protects the First Amendment. And if I believe in the Second Amendment, that means I'll use that to protect my First Amendment, which means I really care about the First Amendment. Yeah, I agree, Forrest. It's hard, man. It's hard, man. Because a lot of people are like, well, you can say you got free speech up until this point, and then you're going to get consequences for saying that. You can't say that, or you're going to have to reap the consequences. And I said that the other night in a live stream, like, well, you're going to have to get the consequences. And that shouldn't be that way. Because there's so many people that have slipped up or accidentally said the word and lost everything. And had their lives threatened, jobs lost. And then there's other people that say that same word and they raise $700,000 for them. Which is wild. But yeah, I just want to let you know it's 2025, okay? And a black dude just put out a track called HH. And if you haven't seen it, it's on X. The video's still up. And it's Kanye. Yay. And I like Kanye. And the song's kind of catchy, to be totally honest with you. But I don't agree with all. So I'll say this: I don't agree with all the crazy shit he believes in. So I'm telling my prediction right now with Kanye. Okay, my prediction is here, and I would say here in the next couple months. In the next couple months, a bunch of white people will turn on Kanye. I'll say that. I'll say it here in the next couple months. Because I think he's just a little clip that I heard from a podcast the other, like if they haven't turned on him already. But like a clip I heard with him and Sneeko the other day. Him and Sneeko were talking, and he said something to the effect that the Jays run the world. Okay, all the rich Jays run the world, but they all submit to white Catholics, and that whites are the real problem or some shit like that. And I'm like, yeah, that message ain't gonna go over good. You keep saying that, bro. Like, you gotta have a lot of people turn on you. Which some of it might be true, but I think there's a lot of powerful players above us, and they're playing chess, and we're down here fucking fighting with each other. Is really what it comes down to. We're down here fighting with each other, and they're up there having a fucking good time. And it sucks, but that's the way it is. It's the way it is in a lot of areas, bro. You can get mad, like people can get mad, like there shouldn't be racism and division in this country, and it's like, nah, bro, you ain't gonna avoid it. You ain't gonna avoid it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think there will be some people that turn on Kanye. I mean, I think he's got the freedom of speech. He can say whatever the fuck he wants, and he's got the money to back it up. To be totally honest with you. But the thing is like eventually your true bias comes out. And the reason why I say that is because when I was a teenager, there was a reason why I quit listening to Kanye. And it's because he went off there for a while. There for a while. He went off on a very pro black rant. All right. And it was for a while. And I don't mind that. I don't give a shit about that. But then he flipped it into like an anti-white rant. And that's where I'm like, fuck you. Like I believe in being proud of who you are, proud of the race you are. I think you should be able to, I don't know. I think you should be able to be proud. Yeah. George Bush is the devil or some shit like that. Nah, he said on a live stream after Hurricane Katrina, Kanye. He was there with what's his name, Michael Myers. Is that his fucking name? The dude that played Wayne in Wayne's World. I think his name's Michael Myers, but he also played Austin Powers. But they were doing an interview after Hurricane Katrina, and Michael Myers was like, "Do you got anything to say, Kanye?" He said, "Yeah, George W. Bush don't give a shit about black kids." Oh shit! Right, and like his face is like. Yeah, Kanye. Yeah, he does. Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't care about like him wearing the swastikas and like all. Probably shouldn't say that on YouTube either. Like even making the shirts and like all that shit. I don't care about that. Like it's all to draw attention. It's all to. Does he really believe in some of that shit? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the guy. But even then, I don't care. I believe how I believe. I've never been controlled by like other people, like maybe influenced to some degree, but never controlled. Um, I just know there's a certain group of people. I don't like Kanye's a troublemaker. I still like him, but I think deep down inside, I think he's got the same biases that most people have, and I think he pretends to like at times be like white people's friend, and I don't really think he likes white people when it comes down to it. So that's just my honest opinion, though. But yeah, I don't know. The whole Kanye thing's weird. There's sometimes where, like in the new song, the HH song, he talks about being a cuck. Like, bro, I'm sorry. You say some wild and crazy shit. I'm gonna draw a line there, bro. I ain't no cuck. Fuck that. How many religions use the swastika? Yeah. Yeah. He's got a multi-personality order. Now, every time I say this, most people are like, "Oh man, you're dumb" or whatever, but I don't think that's the real Kanye. Okay? I just really don't. And there's some people out there that believe that too, but I'm telling you, I just don't think that's the same dude. Or they fed him so much mental health medication that it's fucked him up for life. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the rappers don't like Kanye. A lot of famous people don't like. A lot of people don't like Kanye. I don't have a problem with him. I'm not like criticizing him, but I think he should be able to say whatever he wants without repercussions. That doesn't necessarily mean I agree with it, because a lot of shit he does I don't agree with, like bringing his wife to like the Grammys, basically butt ass naked. Yeah, I don't like that. You gotta draw a line somewhere. There's some devil worshiping shit mixed in with his theologies, in my opinion. Yeah, celebrity conspiracies are creepy as hell, so I feel you on that one. Yeah. Yeah, bro. You travel down that you travel down that celebrity Illuminati shit. And I know a lot of times like Illuminati's like it's almost mocked nowadays to the point where it isn't effective anymore. But I'm telling you, go down that route and look at all the devil satanic worship shit they did. And I'm telling you, Kanye at one point was involved in all that shit. Back in the day. He think Ye ain't never been to a Diddy party? I don't know. I think he probably has. Him and Jay were close forever. And by yeah, yeah, Satan is at work, in my opinion. Yeah, you got to be careful, man. I mean, I believe in his free speech, and he should be able to say whatever the fuck he wants and not have any repercussions for it. But you got to test the spirits that are around you too. Probably co-hosted a Diddy party. It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, a lot, and that's the thing. Maybe he's repented for it and he's moved on. If he has, then that's cool. I mean, I don't like unless there was like some underage stuff going on. Yeah, I would, be pissed about that. But Like, I don't know. I believe in forgiveness, and you can, you know, give your life to Christ, and but sometimes you still held accountable for your actions. Doesn't mean you're not forgiven. It just means you've done something illegal or whatever. I don't know, but it's wild. It's why the whole Kanye thing is wild. He's definitely shaking up the matrix. I will say that. I will say that. And even though I don't agree with him on 100% of shit, like he's still shaking up the matrix. Yeah, Jay-Z's connected to grooming kids from what I heard. Yeah, that's what I've heard too. But I don't think you'll ever really find out. I don't think you'll ever really find out what happened at a Diddy party. I don't think you'll ever find out what happened on Epstein Island. I don't think you'll ever find out about these super huge, gigantic, uh, the word, pet pedo rings. Fuck it. You're probably never gonna find out about it. So they're gonna bury that information. Our government's gonna cover it up, and they'll pretend like nothing happened. Just like I don't believe Epstein killed himself. I don't believe that for 1 second. Uh, I think there's a lot of powerful people that wanted him dead, so their secrets didn't get out, and now he's dead. In my opinion, they've probably destroyed all the files. You'll never see that. Just same with JFK, the JFK files. You're not gonna know. You're not gonna really know what happened. I mean, you got a lot of theories, and there are some documents. They've released some of the documents. They pretend they've released all of them, but I don't agree. They probably haven't released them. I don't know. I don't know. The more I watch our government work, and the more I watch, the fucking bullshit from both sides, the more black pilled I get. The more I don't want to talk about politics anymore. And it's crazy. Like I just don't like it anymore. Yeah, yeah. That's the thing, man. Forrest, I mean, I think there's a lot of crazy shit going on. Some shit we don't really know about, don't even really think about or care about on a daily basis. Um, I'll tell you what, the whole Hillary Clinton. I'll tell you what red pilled me. Okay, back in 2015, when what is that? WikiLeaks or WikiLeaks dropped all that shit about Hillary Clinton, Obama, all that shit, and then like the shit about Pizzagate was out. Uh, the shit about Pizzagate came out, and a lot of people said that Pizzagate was debunked, and I challenge you to debunk it because it was never debunked. It was actually probably even proven more by some of the shit that came out. If you don't know about WikiLeaks, Hillary Clinton, and what was that? The Pizzagate. Go look into it. Go look into it because the shit was never. It was never not proven. It was never proven to be fake. And these people are walking the streets right now, like John Podesta and his brother. I can't remember his other brother's name. Uh, the Obamas, Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, all that shit. I'm telling you, bro, it's just not good. It's not good. Some of that shit. Reading some of that information forever changed my life. Yeah. But to watch both sides of the government cover it up and make sure that these people never get in trouble makes me think that the only way to true victory is for both sides to fail. Well, however that looks, if you get the point. Um, I don't know. I got sidetracked. Yeah, I agree, JD. I agree. I like Trump. I've been a Trump fan since 2016. I've been a Trump supporter since 2016. Maybe a little bit before that, but been a huge Trump fan. Even he's done some questionable shit I don't like. I'm not going to go into all details, but I don't fully trust him either. I don't trust the administration. I don't trust uh, his administration are Jewish and have Jewish handlers, and yeah, I don't trust him. I don't trust him. I'm hoping for the best. I'm hoping for the best, but I'm hoping also there's like a huge America First candidate, unknown candidate somewhere out there, a populist, somebody that can win the Republican nomination after Trump is gone. That's what we really need to be focused on. Where is the next guy? Because it can't be JD Vance. Everybody says, well, JD Vance. And I'm like, nah, nah. I don't need somebody that's just going to fucking sell us out even more. Anyway, started with Upchurch. Gay B-Milli. I was in during. Oh, hold on. I want to read that first. I was in during Obama and the higher ups worshipped him. Yeah, dude. The shit with Obama was weird. Yeah. I'm telling you, dude, when we look back, like, I'll say this 50 years from now, or no, let's just say 20 years from now. 20 years from now, we're going to look back on the Obama presidency and we're going to say that that is what fucking changed everything for the worse. And some people will say, well, that's a racist comment. No, dude, it's not about race. It's about what the fuck he did. Hey, thanks for stopping by, JD. Have a great rest of your day too, brother. But Obama fucked this country up. I mean, I felt like before Obama, there was a lot of unity between blacks and whites. Obama came in and just destroyed any kind of progress we ever made. And people will try to blame it on Trump. And it depends on who writes the history books. 20 years from now, we could be talking about Trump. But I'm telling you, Obama was what changed everything. Fucked everything up. The economy, race relations between blacks and whites. Yeah, a lot of shit. Made a lot of black people not trust the police at all. Ronald Reagan had his issues with being president too. He did a lot of shit that wasn't right. His first term was pretty good. His second term, he really fucked it up after they tried to shoot him, or after he got shot. He actually did get shot. What? Look at Justin Bieber. P. Diddler screwed that kid up for life. Yeah, bro. Yeah, he screwed that kid up for life. That kid's fucked up, dude. Yeah, I agree. He needs to be in prison for life. But I just don't think you'll get it, bro. I don't think you'll get it. Biden and Obama made this country worse. I agree, Justice. I agree. It fucked it up for sure. Yep. Started the crazy shit with boys in the girls' bathroom, pushing for sex changes. Obama sucks. Yeah. Yeah, and they also, he's the one that started this Obamacare, which fucked up our healthcare system, in my opinion. Our healthcare system wasn't great. I think he made it worse. Yeah, he started the whole trans thing. He legalized gay marriage, um, turned blacks against whites, made blacks not trust uh, police even more. They already were iffy, but now they like really don't fucking trust them. It's rough. It's rough, man. It's rough. I think there is some hope though, man. You gotta hold out hope. You gotta swallow. You gotta take one of those white pills. red pill, whatever you got to take, you got to get ready. Especially if you got family or if you got kids and a wife and all that stuff. You can't let that shit get you down. You got to try to look for the positive, focus on God. All right. And that's a lot of what I've been doing here lately. Um, Focusing on God, talking about other stuff, trying not to worry about the politics side. Because there's not much I can do about it. The right's eating the right side. The right wing is eating the right wing. Left wing is um, even more retarded than they were a year ago. So, oh shit, hold on. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Justice. Damn it, I seen a comment on there and I didn't fucking. I hate this. I don't know how you get the comments to stay up there. So gay. No, you're not. Hey, Nick, you're not getting that shout out on here, brother. What up, Maga Barbie? I'm getting ready to drop off. It's been about an hour. I think I'm done. I just wanted to get on here and talk about Upchurch and B-Milli and um, then we started talking about politics and illegals and all that shit. Come on, man, pretend you don't know. I'm good, bro. Yeah. All right, Justice. Yeah, I got my kids got a softball game today, so I'm not going live. I probably won't go live tonight. Is what I'm thinking. I don't know. I still might. I might surprise you. Game's early enough for me to go live. I just don't know how I'm gonna feel when I'm done. Yesterday we had a game and I was in a bad mood when we left. All right. All right, I'm gonna jump off here, man. Y'all have a good weekend. Um, I can't respect a man that dresses like a woman. Yeah, that's what we were talking about in the beginning. Is you can't respect them. You can't respect them, bro. Like, a woman's not gonna respect you after you put on women's clothing. Just not gonna happen. All right, I'm taking y'all with me since you want to keep talking to me. I'm going to smoke. Here's my Trump calendar. It is. Fuck, dude. What month is this? Oh shit, we're still in February, bro. I gotta change that shit, bro. What the hell? What have I been doing, dude? Hold on. Fucking March, April. Fuck, we a couple months behind, bro. A couple months behind. Oh, that's a good one. Look at that one. The fucking boss. I like Trump as a man, but I think he's easily influenced by other people, and that sucks. That's a good one. Look at him. Probably for Memorial Day, or it's probably why it's that picture for May. But anyway, y'all can take a trip with me while I go smoke. What up, G?
Okay, that might be sand. I don't know. Use broom. Okay, let's get all this sand.
You want to say hi to everybody on the chat?
Simulator. All right, so you just gotta use the
I'm
correct
live right now.
for each of the little things. Pretty simple. He's near. What do you mean by that? Billy and Erica forever. They probably broke up the next day.
Yeah, I saw your chat, Damo. Yeah, there's a lot of Israel stuff going on. Yeah, he's definitely influenced by Israel, but there is some hope. I saw an article come out on X today that what was that? Pete Hegseth called off like some kind of meeting he had with Israel, and then Trump is like breaking communications with that Bibi Netanyahu. So I'm holding out hope that something's going to change, but you got to eventually wake up and see where Israel's fucking lying to you. If not, then you can't be mad when people say you've been bought or whatever. So I don't know. There's a lot of it's hard, man, when you've been a Trump supporter for man since 2015, 2016. And to watch his decline. It was all about making America great again. Now it's we need more foreign workers on visas. And it's like, hold on. It was about building a wall, but we was going to build the wall and keep illegals out. And now it's all about, um, bringing more people in the right way and being able to buy citizenship for $5 million. What? Hold on. I don't know, man. Every time I try to follow the news now, I just get more pissed off. So that's why I've taken such a. When you did it, like I did it for like 2 years of Biden's presidency, like doing political podcasts, sometimes like 3-4 times a week, and it just beats on you after a while, wears on you. Yeah, and it's moving at such a fast pace. You can't keep up with it, bro. Like every day something new is happening. Every day something more and more fucked up's happening. So and that's why I really haven't been talking about it that much. So that's why I've been talking about country rap and shit that I find enjoyable, like trailer made music and Adam Calhoun and fucking shit that's not like gloom and doom all the time. So, yeah. I was going to jump off here, but now you're smoking with me. So, I done took you outside now. I'm fucking stuck. Let's see. I wanted to see if I could change some of these settings. I don't think I can. I don't know how you get your chat to stay up on your phone, which is super gay. Super gay. Happy birthday in the chat. Happy birthdays in the chat. MAGA is bigger than Trump, and we will turn on him if he don't get his shit together. Exactly, bro. Exactly. I love Trump to death. I do. But he almost had me at the point where I wasn't going to vote. And I decided to take a chance on him. That's because I'm like, man, I cannot I won't be able to fucking live with myself if I don't vote for Trump and Kamala Harris got in there. I'd be like, fuck, dude, I ain't got nobody to blame but me and a bunch of other people that didn't vote for him. I think we still got we got the lesser of two evils, in my opinion. I mean, that's obvious. But where's putting America first? Where's, hey, let's remove all the elite? Like, back when he ran in 2016, he said basically, every illegal's got to go, bro. He's got to go. They got to go back. No more sad sob stories. If you're here illegally, you got to go back. And he even said that during 2024 when he ran. He said, if you're here illegally, you got to go. And then somebody got in his ear and said, well, we need some people here. And he's like, well, if you're here illegally and you committed a crime, you got to go back. No, motherfucker. If you're here illegally in this country, that is your first crime. Okay? And like I've said numerous times, I don't care if you're here, you've been here 20, 30 years, you've had kids, and you're a well-established member in the community or whatever sad sob story they want to feed you, you got to go home. You got to go back, bro. Come in legally, the right way. Okay? And some people will be like, oh, man, that's fucked up, dude. You ain't got no heart. No, I got common sense. Sometimes you got to remove your heart out of the whole entire situation. And it might seem like, oh, man, that's why I personally feel, and a lot of people will strongly disagree with me on this, but this is why I feel like women shouldn't be in politics. Is because they're too emotional, bro. They're too emotional. Yeah. So yeah, I agree. I agree, MAGA Barbie. Yeah, I don't care if you're Russian, Italian, Nigerian, Mexican. Yeah, exactly. It has no color. A lot of people say, well, what about Russians and Ukrainians? And no, bitch, if you're here illegally, you gotta go, bro. You gotta go. All right. If you're here on temporary status, like the Haitians, when your temporary status is up, you gotta go, bro. We're gonna hunt you down and send your ass back. Oh, you don't like that? Too fucking bad. Don't stay here thinking you're going to get like a free ride and stay here permanently. It just ain't gonna happen. Yeah, exactly, MAGA Barbie. I don't say, sometimes I say shit for shock value. Okay, I'll say shit like repeal the 19th. And that's like women's rights. Okay. I do believe that women need to take on more traditional roles. I will stick by that. But just because I believe it doesn't mean you have to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because I say something doesn't mean you have to do it. I'm saying that's the way I wish stuff would go back to where we could run a household on one income, where women didn't have to work. They could be keepers of the home. They could have children, repopulate this country, and we wouldn't need foreign workers. I mean, that's where they've lied to people about feminism. Now I'm on feminism. Jeez, I'm going on almost an hour and a half. You get me fired up about feminism. It's crazy, bro. Like, I don't think some women understand how much they've been lied to. Like, they've been lied to. Like, you should be boss bitches, and you should pursue um, facts. Al Bundy had a big house on a shoe salesman salary. Take me back to them days. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Yeah, I'm generally logical, but when I'm not, he has my back. Yeah, and that's the thing. That's what a man's supposed to do. Like, to bring some kind of center into your life, like to bring to stabilize shit, to lead shit, to bring that hedge of protection for a woman. And women have been taught nowadays to lead, and that's not the way it's supposed to be. But I don't believe it's all entirely women's fault. Like, I can come off that way sometimes. But I think there's a lot of weak men out there too. Men that don't want to lead, men that want to be worthless, that don't want to work. They want to be taken care of by daddy government. So, yeah, it just isn't physically, it's also mentally. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm not good. And I'm not good at it a lot of times with my wife. Sometimes I'm a little harsh with her, and I'm not as loving as I should be, and like, but she knows for sure if we're ever out in public, bro, and somebody tries to fuck with her or something like that, it's on. The mental side, I could work on that a little bit. I'm sometimes very cut and dry, um, but they've lied to women to be boss bitches, to go to work, to slave for a boss at work, instead of being able to a family to run on one income. And women nowadays would rather be their boss be their daddy and take care. Like, there's some kind of weird connection with their boss. I'd rather that happen than to like have their husband be their boss, or you know for them to run the house. Like, my wife now, she's getting ready to go back to work part-time because she wanted to. There were certain things that she wanted, um, and she wanted to go back part-time to be able to afford that. And uh, once homeschool starts back up, all that shit again, then she'll quit the job and we'll be good. But so
So, like, Leah wants coffee. She's about to fall asleep, bro.
Okay, I'll be in there in a second.
Also, I'm gonna go out
Okay.
and grab something from the car.
All right, I'm on the live stream, by the way. Yeah, the government does create cuck men. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It's almost high. It's almost higher to get a babysitter than a job. Yeah, I agree. Low T men are a huge issue these days. Exactly. That, and I'm telling you, that's a lot of that. They're putting that in our food. Man, I'd like to go on about this subject, but I'm gonna jump off here because my wife just pulled up. I'm gonna help her with some groceries. Be a good husband. Um, so I'm gonna jump off here. But I enjoyed talking to you guys today, man. I might go live later tonight. I don't know. But y'all have a good day. God bless you. God bless your family. And God bless the United States of America. I'm out of here. I think. How the fuck you close this thing? No. Okay.